Alright guys, we're going to start a little bit early. Well, we'll get set up a little early. Couple of things here. One is the this 1979 Rack Pack, which I've pulled off the site, and we have a mini in the Discord group to get that wrapped up. So as soon as we get that wrapped up, we can break that. I was hoping to do that tonight, but I don't think that's going to happen unless we get that wrapped up before this break is done. We'll just post our YouTube link in a couple places, and then we'll get going here. The list on the screen is actually not a team list. It's a spot list for all the spots in this 36 card. Let me pull this down. 36 card 1981 Topps Grocery Rack Pack. We'll rip that one first. I'm going to grab the live link. Or on, rather, Twitter. Did I not turn the audio off? I swear I did. Okay. Give me one more second. We're getting close. I guess this is the good part about getting an early start is I don't feel too rushed to get going. So okay. Cool. All right, so for those who just joined in, we're just kind of doing a little bit of setup here, making sure I get the link to the live stream tweeted out, and we're gonna open up this 81 baseball rack pack first. We'll set this 79 one aside. And we'll open the 79 rack pack if it fills tonight. Already pulled the sites all the remaining spots off the site, off the website. Open for those. So hey Josh. So looks like we have 36 spots in this. And if you see your name in this and you don't know why, for the last maybe 13 or 14 spots in this, we did set up I'd set it so that the last 13 or 14 spots that bought into, that's not going to stay up, the last 13 or 14 spots that bought into the 7-box, it's a spot in this 81 rack pack because I wanted to get it closed out so the people who did buy into it early can appreciate it getting broken on time. So 7 o'clock, see we have some people joined, so we'll go ahead and dive in. Excuse my my voice. I am coming down with something, I think. which is another reason I'd love to break the 79 stuff tonight too, and then not have to worry about anything for a few days other than some shipping. So we'll go ahead and dive into this. I do need my scissors for the rack pack. Luckily I keep everything nearby. Hey, Big Concrete. Hey, Nick. Welcome. So we're opening up this 81 grocery rack first. I was just saying, Big Concrete, if you see your name on the list and you're not 100% sure why, it's because if you bought into the 7-box mixer into some of the last spots, then you automatically get into this break as well. So this is a 81 grocery rack, and hopefully yeah, there's no gum dust in there. These are great, all the advertising on the backs of some of these. Oh, by the way, we were talking Dynasty in the group. Hey, I see a bunch of people joined in. So, welcome, John, Mike, and Jeff, and Michael. So we were talking Dynasty a little bit. I managed to snag the NPN information off of a box of Dynasty. 2019 Dynasty. So I'll post that on Twitter so that anyone who's interested in NPNs can send away for that. All right, I'm trying not to do any damage to the cards. Some of these cards aren't really going to matter too much, but there will be cards. Man, this stuff is brittle. It's just cracking. There will be cards in here that have some potential value, and it's going to depend a little bit on the centering and also on I forgot there's gum in here, guys. Hold on. I don't want the gum dust all over this. Okay, so what I was saying, depending on the centering and the condition of the card, otherwise, for example, corners and whatnot. Let's get our gum out of there. I was hoping it would be in one piece. Anyone want some gum from 1981? Set that aside. So this is the first third. Oh, and we should talk about the order. So the first face card, we're doing face up. The first card in the first pack is going to be going to Rob B. The second card to Sizzle. The third card to Joe H. And so on. We'll continue down that line until we get to the second pack, which is right here. It is face down, but I'll open it and then we'll turn it face up and it'll be the same thing. We'll just continue down the list, and then the same with the third. If we have a shortage of cards, we'll figure something out. We shouldn't have a shortage of cards. I'll throw in a hit for my collection or something, and I'll work that out with that last person in the list. And if we have extra cards, then well, I guess we'll see. If there's anything worth even talking about, then we'll random it or something. We'll probably just random it among all the spots. So, okay. So let's continue. So card 1, Rob B. And I'll get all these sleeved up. Unfortunately, there is a little bit of rounding on the corners on these. Jim Anderson, and you can really feel the gum dust. So card 1 is Jim Anderson for Rob B. For Sizzle, card 2, Rusty Staub. The Rangers. Fred Lynn, All-Star card for Joe H. That's card 3. Mark D has Craig Chamberlain. It's card 4. Card 5, Stephen S. I think that's also Sizzle. Is the Chicago White Sox team card. Card 6 going to Scott K is Willie Randolph. Card 7 to Nick, Brian Downing. Card 8, Paul Dade, and that's going to John B. Bruce Sutter, NL All-Star. Card 9 going to John T. Rocco has Porsche, the Astros. Card 11 is also Rocco. And that's Mickey Rivers. And then card 12 is Scott K. Tony Bernazard. It's a mouthful. Okay, let's dive into pack 2. Or, well, I guess the second portion of this rack pack. This one's slightly less brittle. And the gum's broken in this one. It's actually stuck a little bit to one of these cards. Not that much though. Okay. Card 13 for Nick, Ray Burris. Card 14, Bert Blyleven. It's going to John B. Rob B has card 15, Brian Asselstein. I may mess up some of these names because I was 6 when these came out. Jeff Cox is card 16, I believe we're on, for Sizzle. Card 17, Joe H. gets Mike Willis. Card 18, 19, 20, 21, 22 all go to Mike O. So there's 18, Doug Rao. 19, Craig Minetto. 20, Phil Garnier. 21, Ross Grimsley. And 22 is Mike Easler. 23 going to Elliot P. is Steve Trout. Some great hair. 24, also to Mike O, is Dave Winfield. That's a good one. I am going to keep them in order, and I'll sleeve them all up. Maybe blow some of the dust off, some of the gum dust off them before I sleeve them. There we go. It's all a matter of just finding the opening on these. So right after this, this is the last third of the 81 rack pack. Right after this, we'll do the 7-box mixer. It's already random. We'll give it a few minutes just in case there's any last-minute trades, although I haven't seen any real a lot of trade action. I think we had one trade. Let's keep these in order. That gum is intact. Anyone interested? So 1981, 91, 01, 11, 30, 38 years. These cards are 38 years old, and so is that gum. Okay, card 25. We're on 25 now. Is going to Sizzle, Bob Watson. 26, Gary Roenick is going to Josh D. Mike Vale, card 27, is going to Joe. Card 28, also to Joe, is Mark Berlinger. Card 29 to Chad B is Rudy May. 30 to Jeff H is Jim Norris. 31 to Aaron B is Skip Lockwood. He looks like he wasn't really ready for a photo. Where are we? 32 to Chad B is Gary Matthews. There's a little crease or something in that one. Must have been on the corner of the gum. Rick Bassetti is 33 to Sizzle. 34, Rich Wortham. He's going to Pets. And then Kyle, you have the last two. Hal Dews for the Expos and Dave Stapleton. So I think the best card in there might have been the Winfield. But I will keep these in order. Blow some gum dust off them and then get those out. Alright, so let's move our gum and gum dust. If you want this intact 38-year-old gum, let me know. I don't know if he'll make it to you intact. That's a whole different story. Alright, so let's dive in with, let's see. I think I want to save the Tier 1 for last. But let's start with the minor league. In honor of the Wander Franco auto I pulled out of here that FedEx lost this week. They're searching for it. They've launched an investigation. So who knows if they'll find it. Set the scissors aside. And I'm going to be popping cough drops for the next 2 hours, hour and a half, or whatever it takes to do this break, so that my throat just doesn't close up. Okay, so let me switch over to our spot list for this break. There we go. So here's what the lineup looks like for our 7-box mixer. And welcome those who just joined. All right. Send me a message on Discord, and I'll make sure you get the gum. I'll add it to your pack. I'll try and make it so it doesn't break. But no promises. Okay. So our team list looks like this. Pets with Rays, Sizzle with Nationals. Mark has Pirates. Ben has Astros. Gordo has the Reds. Tigers to MTV. Marlins to John T. Phillies to Kyle. Jeff H has the Orioles. Aaron has the Mariners. Maiko has Rangers. Joe H has Giants. David J has Cubs. Pets has Rockies. Gordo has Yankees. Nick has Braves. That was a trade. If that's wrong, let me know right now. But I'm pretty sure that's what we worked out in Discord. And then Chad has Blue Jays. Kyle has Mets. Nick has White Sox. Athletics to Joe H. Chad B has the Red Sox. Joe, are you in chat? Because if you are, there was I think two of your teams were teams that someone had wanted. Who wanted those? Elliot wanted to trade Brewers for either of those if possible. But where was I? Red Sox to Chad, Diamondbacks to John T, Angels to Gator, Twins to Rob B, Padres to Nick, Cardinals to James C, Sizzle has Royals, Indians to Josh, Brewers for Elliot P, and Dodgers to Sizzle. And Yankees for Braves, just triple confirmed. Cool. So we'll give it a second. I don't think we have any other trades going. In the meantime, I'll start opening the box, talk about what's in here. So this is minor league. We've opened plenty of this before. It has one on-card auto and one memorabilia per box. So we always have an auto and we always have a memorabilia. The memorabilia may be, I think these may be like medallion or a mint card. So you could have a card with a core. There's also memorabilia cards that are autographed as well. And then there are, how many packs in a box? I forget. 18 and 8 cards per pack. These are a pain in the ass to sort, but I do have a sorting cheat sheet finally, so it makes it a little easier to sort these out. So I'll probably end up sorting these first anyway. I'll start opening. I'll actually just open up both boxes. I want to go a little bit quicker with this break than normal, just because I'm not actually feeling very well. And I'd like to wrap. Go rest. So there's box one. Oh, and as always, if you'd like to make guesses about any of the hits, please do so. And if you guess, you only have to guess the player. And on this one, we're going to do just the standard. If it's to 25 or less, I'll consider it a hit. If it's really, I'll consider a hit. Or a short print. If it's a short print we see during the live break, then those all get considered hits. So we'll do it this way. So guess a hit and get something from me, and that could be a break credit, free pack, a hit from my collection, etc. So I'm going to close it down and say no more trades since it doesn't look like there are any, and we'll just dive right in. I'll go ahead and open up both of the jumbos. Suli Matthias. I love the hat. Can't see it. Kind of see it. And unfortunately, I don't have my cheat sheet in front of me right now for these. So if anyone has that in front of them and wants to shout out who these go to, please do. Otherwise, I will be looking them up during sorting. So this one is the Lexington Legends, Suli Matthias. And then, if we have that information, we'll announce who the hits go to. Otherwise, you can see who your hits are and look it up. And I will make sure and appropriately give them to the right people in sorting. David Nathaniel Lowe for the Durham Bulls. Welcome back, Mike. I was supposed to remind you in November when you were back in action about Tigers cards. You said you had Tigers cards. I was supposed to send you a reminder in November. I have it in my notes. So I'll just skim through these. We already have our first auto, though. First auto is Owen Miller for the Sod Poodles, which I want to say is Blue Jays. I want to say that's going to the Blue Jays spot, but no guarantees until I look it up. Or if someone wants to look that up. If it is, that would be Chad B's card. I don't like all of the, in the Heritage, I don't like all of the autographs. with just blue ink pen, but this one actually looks decent. I don't mind it. You know, not that I'm that invested. Someone else is getting this, but oh, thanks, Mike. There's a Joey Bart on back. Yeah, you don't hear a whole lot about Joey Bart these days. Tristan Casas, fresh on the scene. And I forgot to look and see if we had any short prints. Feel free to make guesses. Short prints I'll consider hits too. Probably not going to be quite as talkative during this break. I mean, no promises about that, but I might not be, just because my throat hurts. There's a Nick Gordon short print. I just got 1,000 more of these top loaders in the mail the other day. It's a big, heavy box that these come in. Pretty sure my my UPS guy hates me because of all the heavy packages that show up. Anyway, Nick Gordon short print for the Red Wings. And again, I don't have a cheat sheet in front of me to look them up, but feel free to play the home game and look those up. There's a Darian Cruz. Julio Rodriguez, that's a guy I'm watching. There's a Andre Jimenez short print for the Rumble Ponies. And I want to say Mets. Pretty sure that's Mets, actually. So that would be, who's got Mets? That's you, Kyle. Gordon's in the Twins system. Okay. That's the Nick Gordon for the Red Wings. Red Wings or Twins? I got it. Okay. Buddy Reed is one. Yep. So when we say short print too, I think the Heritage Miners short prints are actually a lot more frequent than we saw short prints in Heritage proper earlier in the year, or Heritage MLB, I should say. But they're still short printed. There's still not nearly as many of the short prints as there are the rest of the base. There's a black border to 50 with Brent Rooker Red Wings, which sounds like is going to be the Twins. Thanks, guys, for helping me out, by the way. It obviously would slow things down quite a bit if I had to stop and look at what team each card belonged to. And it is, it's just not very practical for me to go look it up, unfortunately, on these minor league cards. So it's really helpful. don't think there were any short prints in here. Nope. So we have one autograph so far out of the first box. This is the first box in front, and then this is the second box in the back. I try to keep them separate so I could understand if we're still waiting for a hit. Austin Riley. And so that said, we are still waiting for a relic card. Yeah, if I played fantasy baseball, it might help me out too. There's a Trevor Larnach fresh on the scene. But I just end up not having a lot of time to do any of that, so I haven't spent the time with any fantasy stuff. I have been kind of diving in a little bit more to some of the minor league stuff and trying to understand that. Especially since I'm trying to, there's Casey Mize fresh on the scene, trying to understand whose cards I need to buy. And it really helps if you know who's good and in what systems. First Fantastic Feats, and it's Tim Tebow. And there's a Joey Bart for the San Jose Giants. I think he has a Volcanoes card that might be a short print or a variation of some kind. Forget. Is there no... I guess there's no short print or insert in that one. As I've mentioned in the past, I do occasionally run across something where I've missed a card. Here's our relic. It's a Clubhouse Collection, Nick Gordon. So another Twins. So who has Twins? Twins is Rob B. Congrats, Rob. Brock Deatherage. It's probably pronounced Deatherage, but it's less fun to say that. Short prints are normally near the middle. Yeah, and I'll point out, I'm sure we'll run into another one in a second here. So, see where you have your insert. Sometimes you'll have a short print with it, or sometimes the short print will be the one in the middle. Anyway, there's a Brian Hayes for Indianapolis Indians. Fantastic Feats card. And the short prints are never going to be any of the leaders, I think. It's going to be like a base card like that. But I'll show you what the tip-off. Basically, yeah, I put short prints in top loaders. Anything numbered to 100 or less, or any short prints, I put in top loaders. That card I love too. Anyway, there's Joey Bart, San Jose Giants, Fantastic Feats, going to the Giants, obviously. But the short prints will have a number 200 or higher in this set. So that's what I'm looking for when I flip them over. Julio Pablo Martinez, fresh on the scene. Ronnie Mauricio. I also put, so if there's someone like Ronnie Mauricio or something like that that you would like sleeved from your team, let me know. I'll sleeve all your Ronnie Mauricios. I mean, I'm not going to put a top loader on every single card that I ship out. I can't afford to do that. But I will absolutely sleeve any cards that like any of your rookies that you're looking for extra protection on, I'll sleeve them up. So here's to 99, Albert Abreu for the Thunder, which, if my memory serves me, tiny nick at the top, is going to be the Yankees, if I recall correctly. You start to learn a little bit about these, about the teams, during the sorting process. When you sort about 4,000 of these cards, you start to pick up on what teams they're on, or what system each of these minor league teams is in. So I'll show you on the next short print when it comes up. 2. But yeah, if there's specific cards you want sleeved up, let me know in whatever way you have to get a hold of me, whether it's via Discord, these autos, via Discord or Twitter or whatever. Luke and Baker for the Chiefs, and I don't remember the Chiefs. I don't remember what system that's in. Yeah, sure, no problem, Jeff. I feel like I should know who the Chiefs are. Yeah, there's some of these that I remember anyway. Here's one of them. Jonathan India from Tortugas. Which I think is Jonathan India Reds. I should say is Tortugas Reds. Anyway, so you see it's card number 204. And it'll have a different number also at the bottom. I have autofocus turned off, but you can't really see it. But this number in bold at the very, very bottom is going to be, the last couple of digits will be different. The last 3 or 4 digits will be different from all the other base cards. So whenever you're in doubt about a photo variation, at least with Topps products, photo variation or short print or anything, that's one easy way to tell. And by easy, I mean you have to bust out a magnifying glass, but so not easy during a break. Anyway, so it looked like we got the autograph was from in these 2 boxes. I think it would have been the bottom left stack when you open the box. So that's interesting, which means the relic will probably be towards the end of our set of packs in this box, if there's any rhyme or reason. India, yeah, I believe India is Reds, I think. Ooh, Joey Bart. Black border. This is not autographed like the last black border Bart that we pulled out of this, but for Troy. I think that we pulled that one for Troy. But not bad anyway. For the Giants. Where's Giants? That's /50 for Joe. 17 out of 50. I always forget what anyone's jersey number is, and I always wonder if that's his jersey number. But anyway, sorry I'm moving it around all over the place. 17 out of 50. And that's the, not quite insert, but the Sporting News version of his base. So cool. Congrats on that one. That's pretty cool. And then there's his base. Yeah, so Gordo, that India is Reds then, and it was a short print. Grayston Janista, fresh on the scene. For anyone curious, I know most of you know by now, but all cards do ship. There's another Tebow. Mackenzie Gore. And some things I will probably sleeve up without even asking about it. Like, I'm going to sleeve up all the Darian Cruz, for example, because I feel like it should be sleeved up. Mackenzie Gore. If for any reason I'm going to sleeve something up and you don't want any of yours sleeved up, just tell me that too. And I won't do it. But I try to put a little extra protection on anything that I think needs it, even if it's not asked for. I feel like one of those, nope, none of those are short prints. Sometimes you get a pack with just base cards. It's Keston Hiura. I'll be sleeving up that. That Brady Singer is a short print, 214. And it's going to be for the Blue Rocks, which was Royals? Is that Royals or Rockies? I feel like I want to say it's Royals. I don't remember now. Anyway, so that's Brady Singer, Blue Rocks, short print. I feel like I'm on a roll tonight. I got most of them so far. Owen Miller, fresh on the scene. Yeah, and same with it. If you guys have any trades or anything like that, put it in mail day notes. Let me know via Discord, Twitter, however. If I should send some cards to other people or whatever you want done. There's Jared Kalenic, fresh on the scene. Try not to take the cards off the camera. So after this, we'll do the Topps update with 3 boxes of update in this 7-box mixer. And we're going to work our way up to that Paish. Yep, Paish is a short print. Is it Packy or Paish? I think I've heard both. That's for the Mississippi Braves, which if I'm not mistaken goes to the Braves. I always say Paish, but I'm pretty sure I've heard Packy. Oh, we are looking for also, forgot about this, missing name at the bottom. Haven't come across any of those, and I imagine if we do, they'll be in the middle of the pack also. Pache. Well then, I got it wrong twice. Here's our relic from this box, and that is Melvin Adone for the Richmond Flying Squirrels. I mentioned in the last break of this stuff how much I love the names. Some of the names of these teams are great. One of my favorites is the Isotopes. So I don't know who the Richmond Flying Squirrels go to. What system that's in. But congrats to whoever that is. There's 5 packs left of this. And then we'll move on to Topps Update. Pache. Alright, I'm going to have to remember that. Gordo, thanks. There's Nolan Gorman. We did pull a Nolan Gorman auto out of 25 last break. Jared Klinick, fantastic feats for the West Virginia Power. Man, some of these packs have so much like static, or maybe it's just because my office is kind of dry. Jesus Sanchez, fantastic feats. For the Biscuits, Montgomery Biscuits. Luis Garcia for the Blue Claws, Lakewood Blue Claws. And the last pack of the Miners. Sizzle, what's going on? Looks like we have some color in this pack. Some blue. Jordan Alvarez, blue. To 99 for the Express. The Express makes me want to say Rangers. Maybe I'm just saying that because Nolan Ryan, the Texas Express, finished up in the Rangers. All right, I'll just recap what I've top loaded. So let's do the color first. And then the autos and jerseys. Okay. Brent Rooker black for the Red Wings. I feel like the lighting's bad in here, like always. Albert Abreu blue. Blacks to 50, blues to 99 for the Thunder. Oh, Astro. Okay, it's Astros I was thinking of because of Nolan Ryan, but the nickname made me think of it. Joey Bart black. Yeah, and we got the Rookie of the Year. Joey Bart black to 50 for the Giants. There's our Jordan Alvarez to 99 for Express. Or Astros, I guess. That's going to Ben. Nick Gordon. You know Ben. He'll give it away to someone else within the week. Red Wings, Nick Gordon. These are short prints now. Rumble Ponies, Andre Jimenez. Buddy Reed, Sod Poodles. Sod Poodles. Why did I say that? I don't know what I said before. I think that's Padres. Tortugas, Jonathan India. That's going to be the Reds. Short print. And then Blue Rocks, Brady Singer for the Royals. Mississippi Braves, Christian Pache. And then our jerseys are Nick Gordon again. So you got Nick Gordon hits twice. Congrats. These are not numbered. Melvin Adon for the Richmond Flying Squirrels. And then our autos are going to be Luken Baker for the Chiefs. I don't remember who the Chiefs go to. Thanks, Gators. And then Owen Miller for the Sod Poodles, also Padres. Okay, so that's our hits. Excuse me, for our minor league. Let's move on to our Topps update. We'll go one box at a time with this. Congrats on those hits, guys. And we're going to work our way up to this box of Tier 1. I really like Tier 1. You see Dynasty is out now. Those cards look incredible, but they're so expensive to get into. I saw Phil cracked a case of Dynasty, and he did, in my opinion, really well with it. A couple of really nice one-of-ones. You guys got some lucky hands, I think. Let's open the we'll open the silver pack first. Sizzle, are you doing what I did? What I usually do when I'm running late to a break I'm watching, where you just watch a hit, skip a little, watch a hit, skip a little. That's what I usually have to do when I'm like running late to catch up with Ben. So here's our promo card in the back. Oh yeah, some color too. That's just an advertisement. We got Michael Chavis for Red Sox, Trevor Bauer for the Reds, Yankees Aaron Judge, not bad. These all get sleeved, by the way. And oh, look at that, a purple Tatis for the Padres. Who has Padres, by the way? You're doing all right, Nick. Not too bad. And that's going to be numbered to 75, 67 out of 75. Not bad at all. Oh, 2x speed. I bet I sound wonderful. Probably better. That's a good start. That Tatis silver pack. Yeah, so we'll dive into these. Not too bad. Congrats, Nick. These are going to be the same. Any of our hits are going to be near the middle. So I'm just going to dive right towards those. And hopefully I will recognize any of the photo variations and the like. Anyway, there's a Clemente Iconic. Pretty cool. Nick always helps close stuff out, so glad to see him get something good. For these, I always sleeve up stuff like that because it's got Ohtani and Trout. Even though you get, with 3 boxes, you'll probably get 3 of them, 3 or 4. And the Vladdies, I always sleeve those up as well. So I those kinds of things I set aside with the inserts. Anyway, that was Austin Riley, 84. For the Braves. And like I said, I'm not feeling great tonight, so I'm gonna go through these kind of quickly. But I will of course stop on any of the inserts and any of the hits. And I don't think I saw anyone guess. Anyone want to take any guess for any hits? There's a Cal Ripken Jr. Family Business. And I realized this whole time I'm doing this wrong, I keep having to reach over to the other side, so there we go. Will Smith is in update, I believe, for the Dodgers. The Fresh Prince of LA. Oh, well, there's a Will Smith there. So I could be wrong about that. Unless there's... Wait, I think there's actually... There might be... I don't know. No, I don't care if I sound stupid. I think there's 2 of them. Alex Bregman for the Astros, 84. Senzel base on top. And I'll sleeve up any Vladdy base, any Yonder Alonso, any... Let's see, I'll sleeve up Joey Bart base. I don't think Joey Bart's in this, is he? I don't remember now. It's Joey Gallo. Rainbow foil for the Rangers. Other Will Smith. Good. All right. That's the thing. Like, if I'm afraid of sounding stupid, then I'll never learn anything. So, almost walked right past that one. David Robinson, with our second rainbow foil in a row for the Phillies. That's one of the things I noticed. Thanks, Gordo. I said Bart, and then I realized, I'm like, I don't think he's even in this. It's one thing I realized watching Ben break is, like, he doesn't put up any fronts. He's not afraid to just talk. There's our first jersey, Jeff McNeil. So, let me take a step back. These boxes have one autograph or jersey is the hit. So, we could still hit a parallel, but this is the jersey that we just pulled is the hit for this box. We got a little early, so Jeff McNeil for the Mets. And the Mets are Kyle. So congrats, Kyle. We are looking for some color, though. Just because you got your quote-unquote hit does not mean that we won't pull a gold or a 1-of-1 or something like that. So there's JT Realmuto for the Phillies. Gold. Number to 2019. So a Kikuchi base. There's Eloy. Greatest players. Eloy Jimenez. Of course, LA Sox. Who has White Sox? Nick. I have a feeling Nick's going to come away with some decent mail day from this one. There's Mike Tauschman for Yankees. 150 stamped. Randy Johnson, greatest players. That's a short print. Pretty certain that's a short print, that Cole Tucker. So here's our Randy Johnson, greatest players. Looks like the colors always throw me off. It's just a regular. I keep forgetting you gotta look at the border here for the color, not up here. So it's just a regular greatest players. And then that Cole Tucker is going to be a short print, if I'm not mistaken. Get my magnifying glass and double check that. Pretty sure. Yeah, 6055. 6055 is definitely a short print. I mean, I kind of knew already, but that's for the Pirates. So who had Pirates? Mark, I think? Am I remembering that right? Yeah, Mark has Pirates. So there you go, Mark. Congrats. Love that photo. Cracks me up. I believe these short prints are a little shorter printed than Heritage Minor. Keston Hiura. We'll sleeve up all the Keston Hiuras too. Willie Mays Greatest Players for the Giants. And you know, I want to look at one thing. Last break I missed something. Okay, regular border on the alloy. I missed a black border. Caught it when I was sorting, but I missed it when we were breaking. There's a 84 Josh Donaldson for the Braves. Harold Ramirez for the Marlins. 150 stamp. Wei-Che Huang, gold for the Rangers. I feel like there's something weird. No. The some of the bordered are numbered. So blue bordered, for example, are not numbered in like greatest players and that kind of thing. But black border are, and I forget what each is numbered to. We'll see if we come across one. Here's another one that threw me off sometimes when I was sorting is Cron. CJ Okay, give me a thumbs up or a yes or something in the chat if you can see the new stream. Luckily, we already pulled our hit out of that box. So, in terms of, trusting that I'm not pulling any video magic to try and hide a good hit, we can hopefully eliminate that. We'll give it a second. It looks like there's people watching. Looks like Nick is back. Cool. Extract brands. Good. All right. Thanks, guys. Sorry for that. I don't know what happened. I have this USB hub, and I tried moving the microphone around the different spots in the hub. Sometimes it works to disconnect and reconnect, and I went into system settings, and in the system settings it was working perfectly. So it was just the software. This software sometimes crashes out on me. But I also I'm looking at getting a new computer eventually that will hopefully eliminate some of those issues. There's a Tatis 84. So I'm just going to go right back in, where we left off. So sorry that took a good 10 minutes out of the stream just to try and figure that out. I was trying to avoid having to cut the video and start it over, but it is what it is. There's a pink right there. So here's a pink Alex Bregman too. So this pink is to 50, 28 out of 50. That's for the Astros. Going to Ben. It's kind of funny. Ben's sending me cards right now. And I'm going to turn around right around the time that I get his. I'm going to be shipping these out to him. So congrats, Ben, who is probably sleeping because he has to be up at the butt crack of dawn to drive a car that he so clearly is in love with. I could tell. I don't know if you guys could tell. I could totally tell. There's a Yonder Alonso 150 stamp. Rookie of the year. I'll be sleeving all the Yonder Alonsos, of course. Anyway, congrats to who has White Sox? I already forgot. White Sox is Nick. Congrats, Nick. 2 packs. This one and one more pack left. Chris Paddock, 84. And the last pack of this first box of update is going to have our gold Nick Hundley for the Athletics. Who had Athletics? I think that was Joe, right? If I recall. I don't remember now. Oh, yeah, it's Joe. I hate it when they're out of order. It takes me forever to find who has what team. All right, box 1 down. Hey, Mike, welcome back. Thanks, guys, for letting me know the sound went out. I don't know how long it was until I noticed that you'd said that, but I try and look up at chat fairly frequently to see if I'm missing anything. And it's, that's precisely one of the reasons why. All right, Topps Update Box 2. So this is Box 2 of Update, but Box 4 out of the 7-box mixer. After this, we have one more box of Update. We have Archives and then a box Tier 1. Tier 1 will be the fastest, of course. Roberto Clemente for the Pirates going to Mark. don't know why I feel like that Donaldson would be a short print, but once again, anything I don't catch during the break gets caught in sorting pretty easily. This is a Yonder Alonso base. There's a rainbow foil Jose Suarez for the Angels. That was weird. The way that was crumpled, it felt like it had been opened a little, but it's not. Thought that would be incredibly strange if it was. There's a Max Muncy All-Star Game jersey. And if I'm not mistaken, there's a Vladdy base. If I'm not mistaken, these are all the All-Star Game workout jerseys are warm-up jerseys, it says on the back. I'm out of 75s. 180, there's 75s. I have boxes and boxes and boxes and boxes of top loaders. It only really takes one time of getting caught without the right top loaders to just stockpile them like the end of the world's coming. Anyway, there's our Max Muncy. So that's our hit already. Once again, it's early in the box when I'm going from the bottom of the box to the top. There's a blue border EST. I think this is a box hit to begin with, and then it's a blue border, but it's Tom Browning from the Reds. The blue borders of these are not numbered. That's going to Reds, Tom Browning. So that's going to Gordo. There is Jim Bunning for the Phillies. Greatest players. Oh, and did not open the silver pack first. It's right here. I'll have to remember that at the end. Sometimes I get to talking and I forget that's there. Andy Pettitte for the Yankees, greatest players. There's a 150 stamp. Reunited. Old teammates catch up. So this one's tricky because it's got the Twins and the Astros on it. So if you are Ben or who has Twins? Nick? No, Rob. If you don't want this card and want it to go to the other person, let me know. Otherwise, I'll figure out how to get that to the right person. Because it can't go to both people, unfortunately. And it's pretty unlikely that I'm going to pull another one of those out of these next two boxes. This is a Roger Clemens family business for the Red Sox. That face he's making, it's great. There's a gold Domingo Santana for the Mariners. And then also Michael Brantley for the Astros, 84. So Vladdy, Oscar Mercado, 84 rookie. Oh, it's possible we pull the Ohtani 84 error rookie. Or, well, it'll say rookie, but it's not. There is a gold J.P. Crawford. And right in front of it was that one. J.P. Crawford for the Mariners gold. There's a 150 stamp of Michael Brantley for Houston. Just so you know, you guys, when I get the base cards of these, what typically happens, let's say 6 of them, and I'll just put 3 for each team, is how I split those up. That's about as fair as you can get. There's another Jordan Alvarez. There's an iconic. Who is that? Oh, that's Miggy Cabrera, Florida. Iconic for the Marlins. It's a cool looking card. I'm excited for this tier 1 to see what it's in it. It's been sitting on my desk here on my break table for so long. There's a CC Sabathia. Yankees 84. So I'm really, I'm eager to see what's lurking in that box this whole time. Aging like a fine wine. For the Nationals, Carter Kieboom. 84. There's a Tatis base on the back. Oh, there we go. There's a patriotic Keston Hiura. Very nice. That's going to Elliot, who is trying to trade away the Brewers, but no one took him up on that. It's a very nice hit, Elliot. 45 out of 76. I don't know if you're watching. Elliot came into the break from Twitter. That is a very, very nice hit. Keston Hiura has been doing some pretty good numbers on eBay, and he is definitely a keeper. Well, I mean, you can sell and do okay as well, but you can also keep it and maybe do a little bit better next year. 45 out of 76. Pretty cool parallel. So congrats, Elliot. Here's a rainbow foil. Carter Kieboom for the Washington Nationals. See, that's what I was talking about. We got our hit, our, quote-unquote hit. There's an Acuna Jr. base early in the box. And then that Keston Hiura, I think, to me, is arguably better. But it's not an advertised hit. It's something that they advertise on the box to sell it. There's Jose Alvarado. But so, it just goes to show you never know what's still going to come out of the box. So don't count yourself out if someone gets the jersey or the auto early on and it wasn't your team. You can still do pretty well with it. There's a Thairo Estrada. His photo variation was selling really well too on eBay. For the Yankees, gold. Too bad that's not the variation. You lost a triple thread random? Like in the couch cushions lost, or in the mail lost? You lost it in a bet? I'm eager to hear the story now. Man, I gotta stop for a second. A triple thread. Oh, I get it. It was a random. Okay. So it had Tatis, Vlad, and who we just pull? Keston Hiura. And you had Blue Jays, and they didn't pull up Blue Jays. That sucks. Man. I mean, it's not like you had the card, but it would have been nice to win the random, right? Robinson Cano for the Mets, 84. Wow, that's a sweet card for whoever won it. That's one of those cards that I just unfortunately couldn't keep. It's not my PC, and it pays for my next breaks and whatever else. Greatest player is Altuve for the Astros. So it's one of those that unfortunately I'd end up having to sell. But Trout auto, no Gators. Sorry, we pulled a jersey. So, but there's still several other boxes. Here's this decent for the Braves. Austin Riley, 150 stamped. Two of the I think there's only two different Austin Riley cards. They look really similar, the photo. So it's kind of interesting when you're sorting. I bet Extract Brands, I bet your heart was pounding a little bit while they were doing the random. Ben was just talking about this guy. Yankees, Gio Urshela, if I pronounce that right, gold for the Yankees. All right, there's the last pack of box two of Update. Here we go. Freddie Freeman, greatest players. And a bunch of base. These are tall stacks. Okay, silver pack. My heart does that a little bit every time I'm in a random. Oh, there's some color. We already know what team it is. Sorry for the spoiler. Every time there's a random, I do that. There's the Diamondbacks Cron. Kevin Cron for the Diamondbacks. There's your Mike Trout for the Angels. 84 silver pack. Walker Buehler for the Dodgers. And our color is orange, guys. It's Willie Mays. Not bad. Willie Mays for the Giants. That's 16 out of 75. Decent Giants hit. I mean, not an autograph or anything, but still. Not bad. Mays to 25. Who do we say had the Giants? That's Joe. Cool. Okay, we're gonna go through all three boxes, then I'll recap the hits from all three of these boxes, and then we'll recap the whole 7-box break at the end. Just the hits. Anyone who can't stay on that late, just so you know, we usually I'll take about 5 to 10 minutes at the end of a break doing the recap. So if you ever have to walk away and come back, you can always just skip to the last 10 minutes if you're coming back to it the next day or whatever. Okay, let's start with the silver pack. Let's do back-to-back silver packs. Okay, there's no color in this one. It means we must have an autograph, right? Well, there's an Acuna Jr. for the Braves. Chris Paddock for the Padres. Kerry Wood for the Cubs. And Astros Jeff Bagwell. Put the silver packs with the rest of these. Okay, there's another Austin Riley. Paul Moulter. Iconic for the Brewers. I hope everyone who was watching the first video was able to find their way back to this one. If not, I'm sure I'll get an email or a tweet or something. I'll follow up with those people. Andrew McCutchen for the Phillies, 84. So I probably won't get these sorted tonight because I'm going to need to go get some rest. It wouldn't make sense for me to stay up super late trying to sort these. But I will be working on that in the next couple days here. Yandy Diaz, foil for the Rays, rainbow foil. I think that's the first notable thing for the Rays that we've hit at all, including inserts, unless there's some that I missed. Orlando Cepeda, greatest seasons for the Giants. So this clears out, other than the 79 rack pack, this clears out our stock. If there's something you want to see me do a break of, let me know, and we'll try and line it up. If you say Dynasty, it's probably not going to happen because that stuff is so expensive and I can't afford to have that sitting here on my table for a month. Francisco Lindor for the Indians, rainbow foil. But if it's something that I can pick up a couple of boxes without a whole lot of lift there, then let me know. Brewers Keston Hiura, 84. I think that might be the first one I've seen out of 2 cases of update. Vladdy, there's a Josh Donaldson, gold for the Braves. Pete Alonso base. Elvis Luciano on the back. There's our hit. There's a Yonder Alonso base. We are 3 for 3 with jerseys. And there's another Vladdy base. And this one's Jose Barrios of the Twins. I actually pulled one of those out of my one of my boxes that I opened for myself as well. Sold it on eBay. I think I got $1, $2. I don't know. It wasn't enough to be memorable. Let's put it that way. Anyway, now that I've downplayed that for the Twins, which is, who is that, Rob? Yeah, Rob B. Congrats, Rob B, on the box hit. Edwin Diaz for the Astros, 150 stamped. You guys are quiet tonight. I mean, there's not a ton of people in chat that I can see, but not a whole lot of chatter. Randy Johnson, Arizona Diamondbacks, greatest moments. What's the best stuff, the best card you guys have seen pulled in the last week from wherever. There's a Shohei Ohtani second year rookie, 84. Uncorrected error. I asked Topps and they didn't answer. I don't think it's getting corrected. Pretty sure they printed all the cards up long before anyone noticed that. There's a foil stamp Carlos Santana for the Indians. Wow, Logo Man, huh? There's Eloy on the front. There it is. Greatest moments, John Ward from the Giants. That mustache. That guy's serious. Super serious about his mustache and life. Always good to see a Logo Man get pulled. I remember when those first came out, it was just astounding. And it's still great. There we go. There's a blue. I don't believe, well, 84 design might be numbered. It's not. There's a blue 84 design, Ken Griffey Jr. for the Mariners. Can't remember who had Mariners. Let's see. Aaron B has Mariners. He was actually hoping for a Griffey variation, but I think he was looking for an auto. So, interestingly, Aaron gave up Mets in something else. So, Tom bought a spot in a mini for Aaron to make to say thanks. And then Aaron won in the mini. He won his spot in here for the Mariners. So, it's kind of fun how that all works out. There's Garrett Cole for the Astros. So it's cool to see Aaron get a cool card out of it. Out of his generosity. Cole Tucker for the Pirates, 84. It's also interesting to see some of these are not like that. Griffey looks fairly well centered. Cole Tucker, way not centered. You don't see that quite as much with the newer cards. There is a gold Wilson Contreras for the Cubs. Alonso Panini VIP auto to 25. Wow. And what do you mean from your mail? Like you pulled that and you got it in the mail this week? Robinson Cano. Rainbow foil for the Mets. Please, Dave. That's a pretty sick hit either way. Matthew Beatty for the Dodgers. I might have a lot of cards to sort when I'm done here. There's a back-to-back. So we've got, looks like a blue border too. So there's a George Foster, EST 1869 for the Reds with a different logo at the bottom. And then a Lindor for the Indians, blue border. Again, these are not numbered. Greatest players, blue border. Oh, nice. I mean, that might be a good one to hold on to. You always hear people throwing around, oh, that's the next Babe Ruth or whatever, right? I think I've heard that about Ohtani. And I don't know who they said Alonso is the next of. Anyway, so here's for the Twins, Joe Mauer, iconic. Got about 4 packs left. There's Chris Bryant. Chris Bryant foil. 150 stamped, I mean. For the Cubs. At least these packs are all opening easily enough. Not giving me any trouble. There we go. There's a 84 Eloy Jimenez for the White Sox. 2 packs left in this box. Yeah, I saw he was giving away his shoes from his Gator days, I guess. And I had to retweet. I wanted to win those. Just a 67. Griffin Canning. Black border parallel for the Angels. 25 out of 67. Good to see more color in the second to last pack. Especially when it's less than 100. And then here's the last pack of this box. And then we move on to archives next. Nothing too crazy yet. That Keston Hero is pretty good. To 76. Kevin Pillar for the Giants. 150 stamp. Okay, so that does it for update. We can recap update real fast. There's not a lot of hits in that. Not going to recap all the inserts. Okay, going back. Griffin Canning to 67. Jose Barrios for the Twins. Griffin Canning was the Angels. Jose Barrios for the Twins. Jersey. Willie Mays to 25. Silver pack for the Giants. 84 design. Keston Hira to 76. Patriotic for the Brewers. Max for the Dodgers. Alex Bregman to 50. That is the T-Mobile Pink Home Run Derby. Alex Bregman parallel for the Astros, and that's to 50. I already said that. Cole Tucker, the only short print that we, at least that we saw so far for the Pirates. Our third jersey, Jeff McNeil for the Mets. And then Tatis. So for the silver packs, we didn't do too bad. We had Acuna at a 1. And then the 2 that had color had Mays to 25 and Tatis to 75. 67 out of 75 for the Padres. Not bad on the silver packs. That's as good as I think I've ever seen out of the silver packs, at least that I've opened. All right, so let's dive into Archives. Archives is 2 on-card autographs per box. Here's where we get all our autos, guys. Although we did pull 2 autos out of our 2 guaranteed autos out of Heritage Miners. So this box hopefully will go fairly quick, and then we have the really fast Tier 1 at the end. No silver packs or jumbo packs or jumbo cards in these. And then I think the variation that we're looking for on one of them is, I know there's some photo variations too, but we're also looking for on the 75 that the 75 have photos on the images. If we see one without a photo, So I'm going to go through fairly quick, but let me know if you see something that I missed. Well, that's what I'm talking about right there. I believe that's a variation of Salvador Perez. Alrighty. Here, let's get my magnifying glass out and find out. Pretty sure that's a variation right off the first pack. A short print. Well, I don't know. They have the same, what appears to be the same number code on the back. But my understanding was, I thought that these, if they did not have a autograph on top of the picture, like the normal 75s did, then it was a short print. So I'll set it aside as a short print. We're going to call that a short print for right now, because I think that may be. Pack feels thin. It's just my imagination like usual though. Yeah, see, the rest of these are all going to be autographs on them. Oh, there's an actual autograph. So our first autograph is Expos, who was talking about that out of archives. So the Nationals get Expos, and the Nationals go to Sizzle. So that'll be your card, this Bill Gullickson. You've just received the 50th anniversary of the Montreal Expos autograph card from 2019 Topps Archives. All right, congrats. There's our first auto out of this box. Good looking auto. Nothing crazy that I'm seeing in there, and I'm not going to recognize the right off the bat. I'm not going to recognize photo variations, unfortunately. So if you see one, call it out, and I'll try and watch for it. Hey, Carrie, when did you sneak in? I didn't even see you. Bruce Sutter, man. Brendan Belt, Joey Gallo. There's a Sport Magazine, Christian Yelich. Oh, welcome. We're closing in on the end of this 7-box. This is Austin Riley. This 7-box break. And we're working our way up to the Tier 1. Kepler, there's Topps Magazine, Aaron Judge. Yeah, there's some cool, weird Expos cards in this. Bo Jackson. There's Tukey. Early Win. Joey Rickard. Another Topps Magazine. Barry Larkin this time. So we're looking for one more auto from this box. Mariano Rivera, Garcia, Baez Sport All-Star, Sport Magazine All-Star. Jansen, Harper, Juan Soto. I don't know why that is shinier. This Juan Soto is shinier than the other ones. Oh, because it's the highlights. Forgot about that. Rizzuto and Maris. There's a Ichiro for the Marlins. There's Vladdy. I hadn't seen that card before. Bernie Williams, Frank Thomas, future star Mike. Derek Jeter, Peralta, Bunning, Koufax, Jake Bowers, rookie. Molina, Vladdy Jr. There's another Expos. Bartolo Colon. Forgot about those. McNeil Stewart. Chipper Jones. Don't see a lot of Chipper Jones cards these days. There's the highlights. Nice. Mariano Rivera for the Yankees. Should I be more excited for you, Sizzle? Like, drop the ball on that one. Baez, Perez. I think I have a 1-of-1 Perez somewhere over here, if anyone's interested. Miggy, Detroit highlights. Rookie, Kikuchi. Desmond, K-Line. Ripken Jr. Topps Magazine. Nice. Well, good. It's a good card for you then. Is it Robinson and Carew? Stroman, Shaw, De Los Santos. Nice. There's an Alonso rookie. 2019 rookie. There's a Trout. Pee Wee Reese. Greinke. Stallone. Another Ichiro. Morgan Givens Merrifield. Andrus Tucker, Rizzo, Benintendi, Springer, Winker, Sosa, and Hornsby. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 packs left. Hank Aaron, Bob Gibson, Chris Sale, Cody Bellinger, Matt Olson. There's our second autograph. Filmmaker, Ken Burns. There's another Pete Alonso rookie. So, I don't know who that goes to, the Filmmaker card. We're going to have to figure that one out. That might have to be randomed. I'm not even sure. Documentarian, Filmmaker. Baseball, the 10th inning. Okay. So, I think we'll have to random this among all the spots. That's pretty cool. It's kind of like those, I like the Topps Employees cards. I forget what set that was in. They're short printed, if I recall, but... Or maybe that's in 2020. I don't remember now. Still... That's kind of cool. All right, we'll have to random that. I'm going to keep that one out to remember to do that. Yeah, I was just reading off a few of those, Sizzle. Which I haven't seen any of them. I'm going to have to check those out. I did pull the first box I opened for myself. I pulled the 1/1 Goose Gossage. Same card. But the 1/1. Kylie Wright rookie. Smith. Nomar. Candelario, Cano, McCutcheon, Griffey Jr. Doesn't look like it has an auto, but it does. Nolan Ryan. I don't think I have this card, so who's Astros? Ben. All right, I'm going to have to talk to Ben about that one. And then Acuna, Topps Magazine. Insert. Whenever I see a Nolan Ryan I don't have, if it's not that person's PC, then I'll try and figure out if there's something I can put in your pack to replace it. Acuna base, Brennan Lowe. Oops, these don't go there. They go up here. I'm keeping these the different designs, different year designs separate because it makes it easier to sort. There's a Eloy Jimenez rookie for the White Sox. We have some color. Chris Bryant for the Cubs to 175. Purple to 175. So that's for the Cubs going to whoever has the Cubs. David J. 2 packs left. And then we'll pull that Trout auto out of Tier 1 that I keep getting asked about. Almar Larson. Mel Ott. Ryan Sandberg. Future Stars Justice Sheffield. Last one. And we'll hopefully pull some crazy fire out of Tier 1. Hoyt Wilhelm. Man, Hoyt Wilhelm looks like he just ate some bad eggs and he's got to go to a dentist appointment and he's not happy about either of those things. That's what's going on in his head right now. Tony Perez, Lou Bordeaux, Chris Sale, Sport Magazine All-Star Selection. Okay. And there's, I'm sure, some decent base in here that I skimmed over. But we got the hits. So, Let's do the tier 1, and then we'll do the random for that one last. Last box of the 7-box mixer. And I guess I could recap our hits out of archives. For the Expos, Bill Gullickson. And then this random filmmaker, Ken Burns, in a 79, 78 design. Man, I don't even know. I need to keep that out. It's random. All right, tier 1. 2 autograph cards and 1 relic card inside. 2019. Good luck, everyone. This is the last box of the 7-box mixer. Just a reminder, there is a chance of open up whatever you want, as long as you just let me know what it is you're looking for. Then I will see about finding it, pricing it appropriately, and if it looks like something that we'll be able to fill. I don't want to be sitting on cards forever, especially after I've already paid for them. If it looks like it's something we'll be able to fill, then I'll get it and we'll fill it and rip it. 82, man, was I off that far? All right. I don't want to show you what they are yet. I'm going to go back to front. Ready? Breakout autograph, Cedric Mullins to 250. 235 out of 250. For Baltimore. You know what? I will sleeve that 1 second, just so we can keep moving. That is a sick patch for the Twins. 23 out of 25, Max Kepler. That is thick. That's some thick patch action. Get out of the light. Max Kepler. Chris Davis, Tier 1 talent. That's Athletics. So, 1 second, guys. Let me show you something. Where is it? I haven't seen Rob B chime in on chat. I pulled the that same redemption out of Tier 1. It might have been in a break with, here we go. It might have been in a break with Ben. So that's what it looks like when it comes back. Tier 1 talent, Chris Davis for the Athletics. So who had the Athletics? I know I already asked that earlier. That's Joe. I'll ask Joe about. I can just send this one and send out the redemption myself if you want. It's up to you. Anyway, put that one aside so I remember that's mine. Okay, so we'll go through all the hits real quick, and then we will random this one. And actually, let me sleeve these two up before I do anything else. I don't like to leave anything unsleeved for more than a minute. I don't like to do it at all. Oops, got too many top loaders. Yeah, and I guess I could have just showed you. Looks mostly like this. This isn't a tier 1 talent though. Anyway, there's that guy, and then what are you gonna be, a 130? Nah, I think you're in a 180. I also have 10,000 sleeves here. Just leave this up real quick. We'll recap and do a random. I really like that patch. I don't know how many people collect Max Kepler, but it's a really sweet looking patch. Okay, so we have the card we're going to random. Filmmaker Ken Burns. That was out of archives. We'll just do archives real quick. Also out of archives, we had for the Expos, or Nationals, Bill Gullickson. 50 years of Expos, autograph. Max Kepler, sweet sick patch to 25. Thanks, Gator. Cedric Mullins, also from Tier 1. Cedric Mullins autograph for the Orioles. Kepler was Twins. For the Athletics, Chris Davis, Tier 1 talent autograph. This is out of update. Tatis Jr., Silver Pack 84 design to 75. Willie Mays, Giants. And Tatis, of course, Pirates. Padres, not Pirates. Willie Mays to 25 for the Giants. Orange variation, orange parallel, 16 out of 25. And an update, we had 3 jerseys. We had Jose Barrios for the Twins. For the Dodgers, we had Max Muncy. For the Mets, we had Jeff McNeil. Then we had our one short print for update, Cole Tucker for the Pirates. We had Alex Bregman to 50, pink parallel for the Astros. Keston Hira to 76, patriotic parallel for the Brewers. Griffin Canning for the Angels to 67, black parallel. And then we move on to minor league. We had Brent Rooker for the Red Wings to 50, black border. Albert Abreu, blue border for the Thunder. Joey Bart, black border to 50. Oh, and the blue borders are to 99 in that one, in this product. So Joey Bart to 50. For the Express, Yordan Alvarez, Rookie of the Year, blue border. Nick Gordon, Red Wings, short print. Andre Jimenez, short print for the Rumble Ponies, that's Mets. Buddy Reed, Sod Poodles, that's Padres, short print. Tortugas, Jonathan India for the Reds, short print. Brady Singer, Blue Rocks for the Royals, short print. Mississippi Braves for the Braves, Christian Pache short print. And then we had a couple of jerseys. We had Nick Gordon showing up again for the Red Wings, Twins jersey. And then Melvin Adon for the Richmond Flying Squirrels, which I don't remember, jersey. And then the two autos, Luke and Baker for the Chiefs. And Owen Miller for the Sod Poodles, a.k.a. Padres, autographs. So that's all the recap that you're getting out of me. Let's do a random. So what we want to random right now is this guy. Let's get a web browser up. You can take a good look for a second, and then I'll pull a web browser up and here, use my keyboard. Let's open up. Whoa, that's too big. I don't want to go full screen. Let's open up random.org. Let's pull up the browser so you guys can see it too. Web browser. Okay, let's pull up a different browser. Where is random.org? There we go. Cool. Okay, there's random.org. Let's do some randoming. There. Transition. Cool. Okay. Thanks, Sizzle. Let's see who gets this in the random. Let's pull up our multi-round giveaway. Let's do a new giveaway. And let me go grab my list. I'm going to do it by name. Make it easier. 30 names. Well, some of them duplicates. Roll the dice. Oh, only 3. All right. All right. Let's do it. Yes, you can charge me money. Last one. Card goes to Aaron B. All right, so here we go. That's what it looked like. The verification is AWJURW. And that card goes to Aaron B. Better write it down. Oops. Okay, Aaron B gets Ken Burns. Cool. That'll do it. I close the window and this one comes up. Oops. All right, thanks everyone. Thanks for joining. Thanks for being in the break and joining in the chat and making it fun. Thanks for looking stuff up when I don't have the ability to do so quickly and have a quick break. And I will go get some rest, get better, and then I'll get this stuff all sorted and shipped out to you guys pretty quickly. Do remember, if there are any cards that you don't want, let me know, and they'll either be donated, or if it's this Nolan Ryan, I will keep it for myself greedily. And if there's anything that you want to trade or give to someone else, make a note of that as well. Let me know in whatever way possible, and I'll make sure the cards get to the right people. And we'll catch you guys later. One more thing. Remember to subscribe and let me know if there's anything that you want to see broken, and we'll figure out how to make that happen. All right, we'll see you guys soon.